Moonlight Madness, and today we're reading for the sign of Earth, Sun, Moon and Rising. The book deck I'll be using is my old trusted and true The Fairy Tarot Decks. It's a 78 card deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And the illustrations, which I fell in love with, are by Howard David Johnson. Now the first card I pulled, right on track, was the King of Autumn. This is you. We're reading, you come out in your own deck as the first card. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is everything. He's busy. He's a workaholic. He's compassionate. He's accomplished. He's charismatic. He's highly gifted. He's cautious. He moves slowly. He's assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything goes your way. A good personal company to work for. He may be in charge of a large household, or he may have been in the military. Because I've got another card that's air. So maybe I'm reading for someone who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with a placement in Aquarius, which is why you can be quite impulsive, and you can be very solid, but you can also make impulsive, rash decisions, and sometimes you kick yourself for it. But sometimes these are intuitive guides, intuitive decisions that you make based on your gut, which you should go with always. So this person may be, as I said, a big boss of a firm. He may like to look at all the beautiful things he's purchased over his life. He likes to look at his nice gold coins, his beautiful car, his house. His assets are very important to him as a person, and his confidence. He likes to build things. He's a builder. He doesn't just go into a relationship with sex on the mind. He could, but most of the time it's building a relationship. A long-term commitment is what you would want with this person. He would be the head of the PTA. He's a very good parent. He could be out rallying about picketing for recycling, sits down with people that run the town. He's a decision maker, and he tries to be one of those people. What you've got crossing your path is the Queen of Wands. She's quite ferocious. She's she's vivacious. She's the life of the party. She may love to sing, to dance. She may love to draw. She's creative. She may have a creative mind. She's brilliant. She's loyal. She's very talented. She may be very friendly. She may do calligraphy. I know I used to do calligraphy when I was young, and I also do watercolors. So I've got Sagittarius heavily in my chart. She believes in you. She's telling you to believe in yourself. She may be an extremely supportive person. She's a wonderful person who wants to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. She's a Leo, Sag, or Aries star sign. So that's who's crossing your path. Now the stones I picked for that from Rainbow Runner, who is now going online, they're shutting down soon. I won't be able to get them anymore from the shop. I'll have to buy them online. From Adrian, his wife, is the Carnelian, which is all about creativity and inspiration. The Carnelian to me is the firecracker that gets people off their butt to start moving forward. So they're movers and shakers. The Carnelian is good for fire energy, good for sexuality. It's good to ignite passion if people have been celibate or stagnant in their sexual life. I know, someone asked me the other day, I think it was life insurance. Have you had any issues with AIDS? That would be someone that has regular sex with people. I don't. I'm a celibate. I'm like a nun. I haven't been with anyone for about, I would like to say, possibly 2 to 3 years. Not by choice, just because I wasn't in the mode. Got to be in the headspace. It's all about your headspace. So if this is a Leo, I pulled out the Tiger's Eye because the Tiger's Eye represents protection. It's a grounding stone. It's also good for creativity. So for some people, may be cautious, but also very vivacious. So it's like putting your foot on the accelerator, and then the clutch, and then the brake. They go between extremes. I think this person might be like, that's crossing your path. They could be two personalities. They could be bipolar. They could be PTSD bipolar. Complex, and that can create all types of a plethora of issues with people that they're trying to date, because one day they're this way, and the next day they might change. There's a song, I can't remember it, ADD, something like she said, these with the world, you know, you're one way this way, and you're hot and you're cold. That's ADHD, I think. In the past, you may have gone to some sort of celebration. Three of Cups is a party, a birthday party. Maybe you've celebrated a birthday recently, because we've just come out of, what month it was, June, Gemini season. Or you went to a party, or you've been around people that have been trying to help you, that were friends, that became like family. You recently had a graduation or a birth, or in your recent past, it was a wedding that you celebrated in a hot part of the world, or a hot time of the year when you had your wedding. Maybe, I'm liking to say maybe 3 months ago you attended a wedding. Yeah, because 3 of Cups is 3 moons. 3 moons ago. If it was Pentacles, it would be 3 years ago. So then we've got the 3 of Wands, and this is like 3 days ago. You may have had 3 opportunities for work. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. It's like Christopher Columbus when he went and put his boat in the ocean, come back with all the spices from all the world. It's like you're putting your feelers out to see what will come back to you. What is meant for you and what is not meant for you. And sometimes you have to just dip your toe in the water and test the waters before you go and proceed. So I'm going to read you this, because I'm not well schooled on this card. I always kind of don't know how to read it. Yeah, business travel. Okay, so 3 days ago you may have had to go on business travel. Your beginning of the latest endeavour can be used to create even greater success in the future. It's important to have... Oh, it's my phone going off. What's the wrong time? They always try to ring me. They can call back. So I'm sorry about that. Phone's going off. So we've accomplished much, and now that hard work is paying off. While you wait for your rewards to be delivered, this is a good time to take a moment and ponder your next step. You'll need to adopt a long-term perspective. The knowledge you've gained is important. It's the beginning of your latest endeavour. Have patience. Your dreams will flourish, but it will take a little more time. So she's awaiting the butterfly boat that will come in from all her hard work. Yeah. So maybe you put out some job offers, or you applied for some jobs, and then you haven't heard anything back from them. Maybe that was 3 days ago. I think I said in my last reading, was air sign, I applied to a job that was in a place that I'd dreamt about 3-4 years prior to, and I thought it was in Merewether. This place was like a tavern, and I thought it was like an outdoor, like beach area where you sit outdoors and have dinner in this like little restaurant type thing, and I thought it was at Merewether, but it was in Maryland. I'd seen that in a dream 3 years beforehand. Then you've got the Emperor, the Emperor's new clothes. Okay, crowning you, you could have someone around you who's not just any old king. He may be online, but he's not just a king of pentacles. He's also a king of water, cups, emotions. He's a king of swords, very discerning, very direct, very logical, to the point. King of fire, which is fiery, enthusiastic, passionate. All those earth, wind, fire and water, he's got all of those qualities. He's like the ultimate person that you would like to meet. He is also logical and uses structure. He's got a firm, but he's a very compassionate leader. It's telling you to get organised, to be an emperor of your life, and figure out what your next move is and how to orchestrate it so it's beneficial. Your next move is your dream of love and passion to grow, but also a methodical plan. It's very easy to get caught up in the excitement of your dreams and forget the important details. Preparation at the beginning will save you a great deal of time that you can use to bring your plans to life. You have what it takes to be a skillful and sympathetic leader, to communicate your vision, find words that inspire, but also show your heartfelt confidence for those around you. Seek out wise counsel. Again, this could be someone that's on the line, online, on the World Wide Web like you are, and maybe they've come across you and liked what you were sprouting off about. Now, what I've got next is coming up in 1 calendar month. You're going to meet this person. That's a fire sign. I don't know if you're married or not. I don't know what your situation is, whether you're married, single, open relationship, but there's this person crossing your path in 1 month's time. And it's love. And it's opening up from the lotus. It's an intimate relationship or the rebirth of the current one. Now you've got on top of it, maybe you met this person a while ago and they weren't right in the right headspace when you met them, so you couldn't pursue that, and you went off with someone else, and maybe that didn't work out. It's like revisiting an old love or a person you had a crush on from years ago, 3 months ago even. Maybe you were around 3 months ago and they were unwell. So I've got here the rose quartz crystal for love, opening your heart to love. I carry that around with me every day. The bloodstone, which they say has got the blood of Christ. Like sometimes it's got a cross on it. It's got different colours on it. Yeah, there's a little bit brown on there. Markings. And I put the shell, which for me represents water. It's a very emotional reunion, because I think you've known this person before. You've met them before, possibly years ago, before you were married to somebody else or was seeing somebody else, and it didn't work out because the timing was wrong. At the moment, you may be going through a loss, a divorce, someone who's passed away. The Three of Swords talks about passing away, separation by death, by marriage, by divorce. There's no life left in this situation. Sadness that will heal in time. My mum's just lost her mum, and she was a Leo, so that's very true. She's still grieving. We all are. We've got here, coming up around you, people around you, is the Six of Wands. I like to say that is my victory card. You're being victorious over something that you were trying to either give up or get rid of or overcome. Smart choices that bring reward, success and public recognition. Someone in the public eye, you may be in the public eye, and you may not be used to being in the public eye because you're a very private person, but because you're doing an online presence, you are in the public eye in some shape or form. And people are starting to recognise you, or you've told them that you do this thing to people if they want to get a reading for free. But I always ask people to like and share my page. I've got, I think, 20 followers on my Mermaid, my Moonlight Madness page, but I just upload this to YouTube, and whoever happens to come across it comes across it. This Six of Wands to me is a victory card. You're having a ticker-tape parade. It was like when Andrew Johns won the 1997 Cup, Premier Cup, and they came home on the bus and they sang that song, U2. It's a beautiful day. They played it on the bus on the way back, and they were so excited because we'd won over Sydney, and Newcastle's always been looked upon as the poor man's Orange, so it's not normal. Well, it was like, I know the referees are really hard on Newcastle people. When Sydney comes up, they always seem to mark them down for things. They just don't like the idea of us winning. The next card I've got around you is the Prince of Swords. Again, someone around you who's in the military. He may be very intellectual, very determined, focused and impulsive. So you're either, as I said, an Earth sign with a placement in Aquarius or Gemini, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you have the strong tendency to be very impulsive and rush into situations without looking to see the woods from the trees, so to speak. Just he's there, he's like free falling on a sled, not watching where he's going. It says seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes is what it's saying. So, yeah, focused and impulsive. This person may want to take over your life. They may try and make decisions for you, when really it's not their decision to make. But they're so wanting to help. They think that they're helping, but sometimes people that are slow movers, that are cautious like you, they don't want to make impulsive decisions. They like to think things through. This person may try and put a bee up your bonnet and try and take over all the runnings of your day-to-day show or stuff that you do. We've got here the Nine of Swords. This is about nightmares, panic attacks, really bad dreams. She could have the peace. She's got the doves there, but she's looking out the window because she's scared of some dream she's just come out of that was very heavy dream. It's talking about that. So what I put there for the Aquarian card that I pulled was the Amethyst, and I've got Howlite, which is good for bad sleep. So they say. It's never worked for me. So in the next 9 weeks, just a long time, the next 9 weeks you're going to still have these nightmares and panic attacks. So you're not out of the woods just yet. There's signs you're going to have very intense dreams. I suggest you journal. draw and write down all the things that you're seeing and see if they come true, like my astral dream came true. In the next month, you're going to meet this person that's going to knock you off your feet. And in the next 6 days, you're going to be celebrated somehow. I'm not sure. The next deck I've got, which was given to me by a group of people that do domestic violence programs, from bullying, from work and home life. Got this back. They gave me this deck because I did a lot of readings for them for free. It's called Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. She's apparently a local reader in Newcastle. I've never met her, but I do know that she does do readings. So I don't even know how they got these cards, whether she made them and they decided to gift them to me, but yeah, I've been using them a fair bit. That just wanted to come out. Well, now I've already pulled that card for another card. Okay, put it into 2. The last reading got the opening. This is Earth. Wow. Inner Temple. I got that, the other card. Birthing a New Age. Okay. A new world is coming. They said that we're coming into a new phase. I was one reader I followed and I thought it was very interesting. He talked about that we were supposed to have the end of the world in 2022, but somehow the evil people that were praying that we didn't leave the planet because they wanted to make money out of us, and you know, the world was going to be in the new world order, is what he said, was meant to be 2022. And he talked about that we were all meant to go then. And then, is it Aurelius? The Aurelius that they're seeing with the dancing lights of the Antarctica and in Tasmania are being seen all around the world. He said it's like we were meant to go, or something big was meant to happen. I think it was back in April. They talked about the end of the world or something amazing happening. Well, it did. We had all those earthquakes. We had volcanoes, as he said. We had major life things that shook the world up. So birthing a new age, 92. Often our path is exactly the one we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now we're coming into 2024. We're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise, like driving in the fog. Trusting the road will appear ahead. We need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing you for this next exact time. Dreaming a new world into being. The Magdalene sisters, the daughters of Isis, the essences, I think it's Essenes, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from the times past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. Inner temple. So that's the birthing a new age, and they come with like different areas where your life needs to work. So birthing is the activation card, and inner temple is the action card. So the action card is to tune into the portal. Go within. Inner temple. 70. Yeah, I think that's the action card you've got to take. Try not to be so available to people. Devoted student. Yeah, it says here you could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well, spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you. You cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. So the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth, or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you've been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want to turn your focus towards devotion in this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul, and may my life be one big moving prayer. That's what I have for you. That was for Earth Science.